Welcome back to Let's Play FTL Faster Than Light. I'm Nye. Last episode, we finally unlocked the Mantis cruiser, which we'll be using for this episode. As you may expect, because it's Mantis's, this cruiser does start with a teleporter. We start with that immediately. The trade-off for this is not only do we not get any sensors, but we also start off with only level 1 weapons. Keep in mind that we will need to use 60 scrap to upgrade that to level 2 if I ever decide to do so. We also only start with a small bomb and a basic laser. That's about it. We don't really start with anything weapons-wise, because the entire point of the ship is to kill enemy crews, not the enemy cruisers. We also start with the augmentation Mantis pheromones. We start with movement speed increased by 25%. I believe that's on enemy ships as well. We also have 3 achievements right off the bat. Well, that's kind of obvious. It's for every ship, right? One is the Take No Prisoners achievement, which says you need to kill the crew of 20 ships by Sector 6. That sounds particularly easy just the way this ship is designed. The second one is kill 5 enemy crew in a fight without taking hull damage, losing a crew member. Should be fairly easy to do as long as we're late in the game and we have a cloaking device or high-level shields. And the last is, I don't really understand how this one works. While using the Mantis cruiser, kill the last enemy with your last crew member on their ship. I'm not sure if that means all my crew members have to die or if it means just pull my other guys off. But that's about it. So in a second, we're going to start this and see exactly how this thing works. Okay, we're ready to start. Let's see what we can find. Let's toss these two into the teleporter here. Toss our NG into our cockpit, and we will get things going. Get the 20% chance for dodge off of our engines, and we'll begin to explore. Now, there's 2 things I really do not want to see anytime soon. One is an automated ship, because I can't do anything to these with any amount of speed. I don't have 2 weapons at once, so I can't actually take down his shields and then attack him. And I also can't teleport onto that ship because there's no air on that ship, which, okay, that hit, good. There's no air on that ship. So what that ends up meaning is that if I teleport guys onto there, I'm going to just have people die for no reason. Hopefully my basic laser will fire with some reasonable accuracy, but no. Okay. Okie dokie. Come on, basic laser, you can do it. Come on, take down their weapons. Okay, so took down the unessential weapon first. That's okay. I can wait. But it looks like we're going to have a lot of trouble, probably in these starting couple of jumps, just for the sheer lack of ways to fight off stuff like this. And the auto-assault ships are pretty common this early in the game. Took a blast to teleporter, but that's okay. No big deal. It can be repaired. These 2 can get a little bit of experience in repairing stuff. They're Mantises. They need the experience. They fire very, very slowly otherwise. Okay. Glad we didn't just have to jump out of here. That would have been demoralizing. And that missile is back online. I hate that these things can repair themselves. Yeah, it seems to sort of devoid one of the... Devoid? No. It seems to avoid one of the downsides you should have for having nobody on your ship. And unfortunately, it just got its shields back online. Yeah. Which means I gotta waste a bomb just to take them back down. And it should have time to repair its stuff while I'm doing that. Very, very slow start. Okay, so I took care of that. Unfortunately, it does no damage to hull, though. Waiting patiently, waiting impatiently. Actually, impatiently is the way I would describe my waiting for this to happen, and unfortunately that did not divert like I wanted it to, so we're going to take a little bit more damage off of that missile. I don't think we've had this much trouble with a auto-assault ship on the first beacon. Yeah, I can't... Part of me wanted to finish that statement with since the first time I played, since the first episode, but I don't think we even had that much trouble back then. Okay, let's go ahead and jump. Okay, show me a rebel ship. That's what I would like to see here. No, it's another auto-assault ship, immediately again. So I have to fight this thing again. Luckily, this one is gonna wreck me. It has a burst laser Mark II, and it has a heavy laser, so we're definitely taking damage off of this one, too. Just this really not good start to this run. Just some of the stuff we're being forced to fight against. does not feel, feels like the game is trying to troll us. It really does. But okay, you know what? Oh, and, okay, our O2 is down. There's a fire in the engine room, too. Which, I don't appreciate. You get in here, help him with that. Because that's a problem. Taking even more damage. Can we take that offline? No. Okay, well, we took the scary one offline. You know, there's that to be said. You get back in here. Let's fix that up. The problem is the entire point of this ship is to do boarding. And we can't do boarding against auto assault class ships. Our guys will just die there. Now, when I'm able to, what's the words I'm looking for? When we have like rank 3 teleporters, I can get my guys off before they die of asphyxiation. That's one thing. But as is, I don't have the weapons to really handle these guys. I don't have the weapons or the ability. And I can't hit this thing worth a damn, so its shields are going to come back online. So we're going to have the same problem we did with the previous one, which is I'm not going to be able to damage it, and I'll have to waste another bomb. That is 3 missed basic lasers in a row. I'm tempted to just leave. I really am. Their shields are now coming back online. Yeah. It's demoralizing. This is depressing. Just from the sheer unable to do anything aspect. It's not this isn't really fun gameplay to have to deal with these in a row like these. Okay, so we took out that. Good. Let's turn on the basic laser again and attack its weapons. At the very least, I'm not taking any damage, which is good. I've already taken 9 points of damage so far, so taking any more damage would probably be just too much. Okay, so we dealt 1 damage. Good. Just patiently waiting for this basic laser to charge up. Part of me kind of wants to, yeah, let's just put you know, this is something I probably should have done earlier. Because I can't do anything with these guys, just toss them into the various areas so we have faster respawns and everything. Probably should have done this to begin with, but I was kind of expecting these fights to go a little bit faster. Okay, just waiting for that basic laser charge up. Good, there goes that weapon. Just 1 more fire, and maybe we'll move on to something a little bit more interesting. You know, like anything else. And there's a miss there. The dodge chance of this thing is kind of incredible. I think it's, we were calculating up like a 40% dodge chance right now. Okay, so now it's gone. Good. What do I get out of that? 1 fuel, 2 missiles, 10 scrap, plus another fuel, drone parts, and 11 scrap. Okay, so that allows me to get up to level 2. Well, if I had the power, which, I mean, technically I do, I can do level 2 shields, which is going to be extremely helpful. But what I need to see right now is something like a rebel ship, or some non-Zoltan, so there's nothing here. I need to see a ship that's not Zoltan, because I can't deal with powered shields right now, and I don't need to see any more automated assault ships. We're going to aid this, and it's a Zoltan ship. Now remember, same problem with this ship that I have with the auto assault. This one I'm going to be able to deal with, but I can't do anything to these powered shields right now because I don't have any other weapons. I have my basic laser, but that's about all I have. So I just have to use that 5 times before I can even start to board these guys. 6 times now, because I missed that chance. Now the good news is, this guy's not going to be dealing any damage to me, as far as I can tell. But just patiently waiting. So far, we have hit 50% of the time with this basic laser. Part of me wonders, do the weapons have natively a 100% chance of hitting? Or do they have their own percent chance of hitting, and then that's also affected by whatever engines the enemy has? Because our hit chance with this basic laser has been absolutely abysmal so far. I've missed, I think 50% of my shots I've missed. Might want to go out and calculate that out a little bit later. Okay, their Zoltan shield is down, which means that we can finally go and board them and do the one thing that the Mantis ship is supposed to do, which is board. So let's go take care of that. You know, again, the good part is I'm not going to be taking any damage off of these guys. Okay, so that's that crew member dead. There's a Zoltan crew member here, and there's a Mantis crew member here, both of which we should be able to... Okay, that's a problem. That is definitely a problem. my Mantises did not line themselves up well against the enemy. So what I have to do is I have to pull them back out of there and get them healed. Because what happened, if you didn't see what happened, they lined up in such a way that one of them was taking hits off of both people instead of the way it was supposed to be, which is one takes off hits of each person. The good news is that I have killed one person on the enemy ship, and another couple are really badly damaged, so, you know, we're in a good way right there. Okay, and this should be the win. This is the win we were looking for, so we should get a decent amount of scrap off of this, should be able to permanently do my level 2 shields. They're going to give me an ion bomb. Now, that is actually really nice. I like that. Ion bombs will be very useful to me in the very near future. Let's put some points into power, so that way I can permanently power up my level 2 shields without having to really sacrifice anything more than weapons. Which, again, weapons not very important to me right now. And then we can continue on. And having an ion bomb should help me a lot against things like Zoltan ships. Okay, let's keep on exploring. Definitely need this. Okay, let's aid the civilian ship again. Awesome. That is a ship I can handle. In every way, I can handle that ship. It's not going to deal any damage, and my crew is going to be able to take out theirs just fine. That's wonderful. Okay, this guy's having a little bit of trouble against the enemy. Gonna have to pull him out. Okay, that got a little bit closer than I would have liked, but we got 2 missiles drone part and 20 scrap, and got some more scrap from the, let's get you two in the same room, please. And let's heal you guys up. Okay. So now that I have that, the next thing I want to do is I want to upgrade my crew teleporter. Because that's going to allow me to get my guys on and off their ship a lot faster, and that means that we're going to have a little less problems with safety. Because right now, if I were to lose a crew member, if I was to lose one of these Mantises on an enemy ship, the results would be pretty disastrous. We would be in really hot water. Got another civilian ship we can aid. Okay, this is against a Mantis ship now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up these doors. And I'm just going to... Let's see, do they have... They don't even have... Okay, they don't even have things that I don't like on their ship in the first place. I'm going to let them jump onto my ship. I'm going to open up all doors except for these two. And then I'm going to put the points from... That could be problematic. Okay, you guys teleport over and deal with that. What I just realized is that their ship has... Oh, it's a one-shot. Okay. I thought that was a two-shot weapon on their side. Just a one-shot. My guys in the med base should be fine. My guys on their ship should be fine. And, that's it. Okay, we got all the life signs done. Got 2 fuel, got 1 drone part, got 20 scrap. And then from the ship that we saved, another 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 17 scrap. When it comes to rewards for what we have done, we are doing pretty well here. I'm going to put those points into power. And now I can keep my ion bomb up permanently. And then I'm going to close the doors and I will wait for the oxygen to refill back in my ship. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so we're ready to go. Let's get you back in here. Let's get, you're not quite as healed as I would like you to be, so let's go ahead and fix that. How are you doing? Okay, so the NG's doing fine. And let's get you in here, and we are good to go. So kind of a different run than we have had recently. Now, this is not, yeah, this is not going to end well. I do not like this in the slightest. Okay, so how we're going to do this, I'm going to do it like I did previously. I'm kind of tempted to try jumping my crew onto the enemy ship, but I really feel that that would be an absolutely terrible idea. That I would just lose crew members, and we would generally be, it would generally be a bad day for me. So I'm going to do this the normal way. Now the thing I also want to open up all doors and close off these particular doors. So that way when the sun does do its, you know, solar flare thing, that I'm not going to take that much damage. That is my hope. Okay, so that went up there. Hopefully that guy's going to be able to handle that fire by himself, though knowing the rate of fire expansion in this game, yeah, I do not have much hope for that. You get out of there. I'm just gonna... See, that's annoying. Just the way the doors are set up. I have to let the engine room have oxygen removed in order to be able to get oxygen removed from other sections. Okay, you guys go in there. Okay. Whoa, no. You get back in there. Weapons are currently offline, which is bad. You know what? You go in there too. I need that fixed right now. That means all 4 of my guys are in there, so be it. O2 room is on fire, but that's fine because I can live with that being on fire. Their ship is not having as many issues. Alright, their ship has nothing online, which is good. So I should be able... Actually, yeah, I should be able to take care of them really quickly. Maybe another fire will take care of them, too. Okay, their shields are slowly coming back online, which I don't like. Hopefully the solar flare will take them out. That is my distinct hope. Yep, that took them out. I took no damage off of that one. We got some fuel missiles and 16 scrap. We are ready to jump. Let's head towards the exit. Don't want to stand there any longer than I have to. We're going to defend this particular outpost, but before I can really do anything in this particular outpost, I need to get myself healed up. The good news is that the shields that I have right now are basically going to make this possible for me. Get you guys healed. And now that you two are healed, you can go and jump in here, and we will begin the killing. Okay, so get my guys on their ship. Odd that they're not going to help that guy. He's just getting himself killed here. Okay, well now they're throwing the other 2 crew members at me, but that's not going to end as badly for me as you might expect. I'm just watching the way this fight's going on over there. Zaz over there is just kicking ass and taking names. He's killed 2 men already, and they're about to kill the 3rd. And that's the fight already done. Missiles, drone parts, and scrap, plus another 4 fuel and 17 scrap. You know, for as weird a starting thing we have gotten so far, we're doing pretty good, I really have to say. Okay, what do I want to do? What do I want? I don't really want level 2 weapon control just yet. I can't get it anyways, so it's good that I don't want it. What I really want, I want to put some more points into engines, I guess. I think that's what I want right now. Oh, let's keep getting you healed up. Get a little bit better of a dodge chance. I got to make sure the main ship is fine while my away team is doing their thing. Let's jump towards the exit. Kind of worried that I don't have the distance for the exit there. Okay, so we got the enemy Mantis ship here. Now they have a med bay, so I've got to disarm the basic laser, do a small bomb onto their med bay, and send my away team. Looks like they have a Mantis and they have a human. Now they do have a missile launcher, which is going to be obnoxious for me. And they have taken out my weapons, so this is almost a useless gesture over there on their ship. I will take out their O2 real quick, but I'm going to get my guys back out of there and get them healed up real quick. And then I'm going to go get my NG over there so he can take care of those weapons. Okay, we got a 0% chance to dodge right now. I need you in here fixing that. You two over here. And then I'm going to teleport you two into here because I have no doubt that they're trying to fix the O2 right now. Okay, let's get that engine back online. Good. You get in here, fix that. Okay, you two get out of there. Let's pull a point out of there, put that into small bomb there. Basically, right now the name of the game is just keep dodging around until I can get their med bay dead. Which they're making remarkably hard, and I'm being, look at this, I'm being hit by every single thing. I keep on sitting here going, you know, does dodge chance mean anything at all? I know, yes, I know I have no dodge chance right now because my my cockpit was not being handled. But, I mean, seriously now. Okay, well, their oxygen is still down. So let's keep on sending our men over there just to distract them from, you know, fixing the oxygen. They don't seem to have a lot of time to get to the med bay as of late, which is good. That gives me time to work and to ruin their ship. One of our 2 Mantises just leveled up. They have no more missiles now, which is good. So they've spent all of their missiles breaking my hull. Okay, I'm going to get my guys out of there. I have done my job, and I do not need to risk them dying from lack of oxygen. We have plenty of fuel. We got plenty of missiles. So, I mean, that's always a wonderful thing. Let's just take that out. I don't want them healing at all. And we're just going to wait. We got ourselves a prisoner. Awesome. I'm going to toss him on weapons. You get into healing. You 2 get over here. Okay, so that went okay. I mean, that wasn't as good as I could have hoped for, obviously. There are ways that could have gone better. But overall, I really liked that. Took a lot of damage, though. I'm not happy with the damage. Let's jump to the exit. And we'll continue moving on. Do I want to sell missiles for scrap? Yeah, I do. I really do, because I have a feeling we're going to be getting a lot of missiles in the near future. Part of me wants to put the 76 points into crew teleporter, but I'm sitting there going, you know what? I need weapons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... How much do I need weapons right now? No, I'm going to put... I'm going to put the points into crew teleporter. I know this is probably a bad idea, but, you know, I'm sitting here going, this is something I need to see right now. Okay, let's start exploring. I don't need that store at all, so we'll ignore that. Okay, so we got ourselves a ship that's going to probably cause me a lot of problems. Going to toss that right there. They teleported right into my crew teleporter, which is good, so I'm just going to kill them real quick. And I'm also going to use my small bomb to take out their med bay. Gonna take a hit from that missile, but that's fine. Unfortunately, I somehow missed that bomb that I fired at them. Let's get you guys into the med bay real quick. Actually, let's take a point out of that to power the med bay. If that hits my med bay, I'll be seriously upset. Okay, that missed. Their med bay is now offline. These 2 are... I'm gonna wait until... Actually, no, we're not gonna wait. Because I just realized that that just came back online. Do I have the power to do this? No. So I'm going to pull you 2 out of there. I think I pulled those 2 out of there just in time. I have a fire going somewhere, and we are taking serious levels of stupid damage right now. You 2 get over here. Okay, so they're all dead. Let's get you out of there. Let's get you guys into the med bay. Okay, you know what? You into the med bay. And I'm going to do this the smart way, which is open the doors and just let the air escape. That doesn't sound very smart, but I assure you that is smart. Unfortunately, did lose my cockpit, which is not happy about that. Sounds like the fire might be almost done. I can't tell though. You go out here and look. Okay, there's a fire right there. Now the fire's done. Okay, let's get the let's get everything going on. What I really need right now is I need to repair. I need a store, and I think there's a store really nearby, actually. Let's get you into here, you 2 over here. I need you to get healed, because your health is not at full, what I would like it to be. Okay, so our ship, we're speeding up. Let's get you over here. Pull points out of that, put into that. And we are going to jump to the store and just heal up real quick. Excellent. Sell the defense drone, I guess, and buy that. Really could use sensors, but that can wait, and we will jump, I guess, to that beacon. Got plenty of fuel, so I'm not worried about the fuel situation right now. So we got ourselves the empty ship there. Let's see, how do I want to run this? Let's throw... let me think. Okay, so food having been gotten and drinks available, let's go ahead and do our work. Let's see, what's this guy have? Looks like he has a basic laser, he's got a defensive drone, which I don't care about, and he also has a heavy laser. Okay, I can deal with that. Let's pull some points out of my, actually pull some points out of weapons, but I don't need the small bomb. Teleport these guys into the cockpit, and go from there. All they have are NGs, and those weapons should not be able to pierce my shields. And even if they do fire, I have a 29% chance of dodging. So I feel pretty satisfied that we're not going to have any problems here. 1 down, 2 missiles, 2 fuel, and 27 scrap. Okay. You guys, come on back. Go heal up real quick. Okay, what do I want to do? I have 47 scrap. What do I want to do with it? Let's put some more points into power. Pull that out of there. That way I can have a small bomb ready to fire if I need it. And now we'll go ahead and jump in this direction. And continues to move on. Let's see, absolutely nothing here. Don't care. Moving on. Let's try this this beacon. How about? Show me something nice. Show me something pretty. An AI. Of course it is. Okay, you know, this time, this is going to be an extreme risk. But I want to try it. So forgive me if I screw this up. Or is it even worth it? No. You know what? It's not even worth it. This guy has no shield. I was gonna do this like this. I was gonna try to teleport onto him, and I guess if I find a auto scout later on down the line that has a shield, then I might consider jumping onto his ship with my Mantis and seeing if I can take something out and then bring him back, because it only has a 10-second cooldown. So yeah, that might actually do something for me. But this one we're just gonna run with the basic laser. Weapons are offline. I'm going to need 5 more hits. This is going to be boring. I need a speed up button. Missed. I'm tempted to try it. I really am. Let's do this. While I'm doing this, let's run a test to see how long these guys can survive in vacuum, so I can see how long I would have. I mean, they'd have a pretty long time. I'm not sure if that would be enough to get them off, though. I wasn't counting either. So maybe I should actually count how long it takes. But we've won this pretty handily. Let's actually look. Let's see how long it takes. Okay. So, starting the thing now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so they last at least 10 seconds. Which is the cooldown timer on the teleporter. So, I'm satisfied that if I needed to do that, if I needed to toss them onto the teleporter, that I could. If I needed to deliver them to a all-ship like that. I'm satisfied that I could do it and not suffer any true repercussions. So that's good. It's good to know. Okay, what do we have here? Got a Mantis fight. These guys have absolutely no med bay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the fight here. They might be able to, okay, so they are in my ship somewhere. They are in door control. So you get in here. Actually, both of you get in here. Should not have done it that way. I'm going to take a little bit of damage off door control, unfortunately. Okay, we're taking out... I took a little bit of damage off that beam, but that's fine. Wow, okay, that's bad. You guys into here. Okay, so this is decidedly bad. I have to... Okay, you two go fix that. Let's go mess with that, I guess. that almost repaired? Yep, okay, you two get into here. Pull some points out of that, put that into there. Close those doors. Close doors. Okay, you guys get that fixed for me. Okay, that's one guy dead. I think we're gonna survive this without losing anybody. Yes, we did. 6 fuel and 28 scrap. So, I guess that one of the really nice things about this particular ship and this particular setup is that I'm getting a ton of scrap, and I don't need any missiles, so not getting missiles is not a problem. You know, I don't need, there's things I don't need, so not getting them is not a problem, you know? I'm getting a ton of fuel, so I can jump around the map kind of as much as I decide I want to, with little to no repercussions. For now, at least. You know, that could be bad later on. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so this is fun. We got some intruders, but I have my men in there, so I'm not worried about that. We're going to use the basic laser, we're going to take them down. And now I have level 2 shields, so even a fight like this doesn't bother me at all. Okay, so that's 1 Zoltan down, 2 Zoltan down. We want to kill them as many as possible before... Okay, that's 3 Zoltan down. You guys get over here. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to take as many of them down as I possibly could before their teleporter was able to get them back on their ship. They don't have a teleporter. Okay, well, you know, I was worried about that for nothing. You guys get back in here. We're just going to carefully and casually wait until their shields are down, and then we're going to teleport on, having so much trouble actually landing a hit. Come on. I mean, the lack of hits off this basic laser is getting absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so there's a hit. Need 2 more before I can teleport onto their ship. You know, I'm gonna have to upgrade my weapons sooner or later. Oh, 1 more shot, basic laser. Come on, take that shield down, and then we can go play on their ship. Good. You guys, jump there. Make it happen. Now, I'm kind of thinking back to the previous run that we had, where, okay, we're gonna take their weapons down, and then I'm gonna take their oxygen down and see what happens. We already took down 1 of their Zoltan. This guy is, yes, that guy's screwed if he keeps that up. Okay, you guys go in here. And this time when he comes, I'm gonna fight him, and then I'm gonna chase him into the med bay. So we're gonna get there before him, and we'll be ready to kill him in here. Yep, achievement unlocked, Avast Ye Scurvy Dogs. Awesome, so that's 1 achievement down. Okay, we are able to take a crap ton out of fuel and another 29 scrap. I'm kind of looking forward to the events where, you know, the game goes, would you like to give up fuel for, you know, would you like to sell some fuel? And I can just go, oh yes, you know. Okay, so these guys are set, they're ready, and we're ready to jump. That wasn't too bad of an event. I'm gonna circle around the exit and come back. Is how I'm gonna do this. We don't need any fuel, so let's secure the ammo. Okay, so I need... Okay, so how we're gonna do this. That's gonna go there. You 2 are gonna go into there. And then I'm gonna pull 2 points out of that and toss that into there. That's how we're gonna run this. Okay, we have a problem there. Gotta pull one out of there and put that into there. You also get into there, because we gotta kill this boarding drone as quickly as possible before it's able to do too much damage. I also need to... Ah, crap. That's a problem. And that let this... Okay, that missed. Now I can put points into med so they can actually heal themselves up in there. As a major, you get in here and help that, because I do not want those guys to die from this. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from this fight, but not too concerned. We got a crap ton of missiles and scrap from that, and we're gonna be able to fix up the room without too much trouble. Okay, we're just waiting for the O2 to come back. Awesome. You go in there. You go in there. You two go heal up. You get back to the weapons that we're not using. I'm going to save up scrap right now to see if I can get us a cloaking device or sensors. Actually, I'll be honest, if I have the option to go to the slug homeworlds, I want to, and so we need the sensors for that. So I'm kind of hoping that we're going to have the ability to get sensors sometime soon. They're only 40 scrap, so not too big of a deal. Okay, we got a distress beacon here. Hopefully we'll be able to do something out of that. What is it going to do? Okay, remotely repair the targeting system, get some fuel, some missiles, even more scrap. Let me go ahead and put points where they belong right now while I'm thinking about it. Got another distress beacon here. This one actually has a ship here. We can give these guys fuel, and they're going to give me a sector map, which I don't need. I just got that off of another random encounter, but okay. And let's just strip this ship. Yeah, I don't need its data stores. I don't need its data stores at all. Okay, so I'm hoping that's going to be the slug homeworlds. There's a decent chance that it is, honestly. Okay, let's continue jumping around. Got a distress beacon here. Let's go immediately to that and see what we can find. I'll give them fuel. They'll give me a hull missile. Okay. Let me, let's see. You know what? I can't equip that right now, and I don't really have any intention of, upgrading my weapons right now, so I'm just going to skip that. Instead, we're going to attack these pirates. You two, get in there. Not too worried about their weapons, honestly. They have little to nothing for me to bother with. Looks like they have a Mantis and a Rock crew member. My Mantis has the edge on this one, looks like. So we should win that fight pretty easily. Yep, looks like that's a win. Awesome, and we're going to kill their Rock crew member pretty quick. We did take a little bit of a hit, which kind of surprises me, actually. And we did get a ton of stuff off of those guys. Awesome. Let's get you guys back and into the med bay. There was a chance that could have gone badly. Not a big chance, honestly, but there was a chance that I could have lost a crew member over there. I was kind of playing it really risky with Fire Dim over here. But, you know, we have the bonus when it comes to experience, so there wasn't too much worry on my part about us losing that fight. You know what? I'm going to go to the store. I have the money to spend on a cloaking device at this point, so if they have it, we're buying it. They do not, unfortunately, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the ion bomb. And instead, what do I have that I could want? Like, I would really... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to hire another Mantis. Because we're going to need to be able to send multiple Mantises onto enemy ships in order to really make things happen. I'm going to jump to the next store. Show me a cloaking device. There it is. And I'm going to do a little bit fixing on my ship. Okay, let's start exploring. Let's start jumping around, because now that I have the cloaking device, we're in really good position, but I need to upgrade my, Oh, excellent. I need to be able to upgrade my, cloaking device. Let's throw these guys over here. You two get over here, because you're going on that ship as soon as my, crew teleporter is ready for you to go. I'm going to pull a point out of engines to put that into the cloaking device for whenever that hull missile, or that Hermes missile fires. You two go wreck that. Yeah, you guys are not getting out of this alive. You two go over here. Fix that problem. And we're winning inside of the med bay. Dodge that. Excellent. These guys are having... There we go. Okay, I was going to say, they're having some trouble inside of there. Awesome. 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 38 scrap. And looks like the other guys retreated, but that's fine. We're going to withdraw my men. And we will heal them a little bit by a little bit. I'm also going to upgrade some of my power. Let's actually put some of that power into here. Yeah, this is going to work just kind of obscenely well. This is exactly what I was hoping for on this ship. So we had a very slow start to this, but it is picking up. Okay, we are ready to go. Let's put that back into here. Let's make another jump. I'm going to jump a little bit further than I probably should have to, just give to myself a little bit of time to explore. Let's demand the surrender of these guys as goods. They're going to try to jump away, and, you know, I'm not going to be appreciating that. Let's get these guys into there, and these guys into here. Should just be a human ship, so I'm not too worried about what I'm liable to find on it. You two jump into here, take care of whatever you find in there. Not much, admittedly. Okay, there go the 2 human crew members there. They do have a couple more, but that doesn't look like that's going to last long. And that's done. And we got a survivor that joined the crew, plus 36 scrap. Awesome. We got ourselves a Zoltan crew member. Let's get you guys back into position. Pull you guys out. Zaz and Firetime needs to go in here and get healed up. Okay. And I'm going to start upgrading the cloaking device pretty much immediately. Excellent. It's a pretty good first run with this thing. I'm liking the way it plays. This is exactly the way I like to play in the first place. So this ship fits me pretty much to a T. Okay. Not going to surrender crew to slavers. That's not going to happen. But I'll tell you what. Me and my crew will kick the crap out of you. You two get in here. And we will send you guys over in just a second. Pop you in there. And they're already dead. Okay, so we have a couple of options. So we can't force them all to work for me, but we can... I'm going to take the Rockman. He joins us. Good. And we get 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 37 scrap. Excellent. You go jump into the shields. That was a pretty good event. We'll have to keep an eye out for more of those, because that worked ridiculously well. I don't quite have the points right now to put into heavier cloaking just yet, but I will soon enough. Okay, you go over there. So now we have not only a full crew, we also have an away team, a home team. I mean, we have a pretty good setup here. Okay, we got a pirate ship here that wants to attack us. Now, this could be problematic, so I really want to get rid of these guys as fast as possible so I can take as little damage as possible from these guys. Where are they? Okay, they're on my ship. Where are they in my ship? They are in my med bay, which is about the worst possible place for them to be. And it looks like there are 2 NGs, too, so, you know, about the worst possible thing that they could have decided to do, jumping on my ship. Okay, where is the fire? Do I have a fire? Did I just take a little bit of damage? Okay, well, I'm taking out their O2. Looks like they decided to join me in the O2 room. All the power to them. We also take a ton of scrap. Let's get my men off of that ship so I can get them out of there, so we can get out of here as soon as possible. Actually, you two go into here. You two stay in here because you guys need a little bit of help. We're going to jump out as soon as possible, which is now. Hit that distress beacon. Okay, we're off. Now, my shields are down. Can we teleport these guys aboard our ship? Yep. Okay, so we have a NG that wants to join us. Do I want to dismiss someone in favor of the NG? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to dismiss the human. Because I would like to have another NG. I do have another fire going on someplace. We got to find that. Let's just go explore real quick. Okay, so that's where the fire was. It was in that spare room to the right here. You go in there, help them with that. You two get over there again. Okay, that rock crew member is getting our shields back online. Okay, you guys get in there and heal up real quick. I'm going to upgrade cloaking and get a little bit more power points. That way I can get level 3 cloak active whenever I want it to be. Perfect. You can go take care of that. You two get ready for your next mission. And we're doing really good here. I'm actually going to have the ability to have a full-powered ship soon. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. That could have been disastrous. Had a bit of a spill here. Okay, but apart from that, so our ship is, we're doing really well. I would not at all be surprised if we had a max upgraded ship by the time, interesting. Okay, this could be a bit of a problem. Wouldn't be at all surprised if we had a max-powered ship by the time we reach, not very far away, actually. Okay, where these guys teleport to? Awesome. You two go help him. Gonna leave that NG there for just a second, and now he can leave and let them swap in. My two are gonna go here to the O2, because now the small bomb's getting ready to go. And now, I'm gonna pull a point out of my engine, put it into there. They dropped a bomb on me, which landed in my O2. Luckily, I have a free NG. Okay. Let me just monitor this real quick. Okay, he teleported off. You two need to go here. You need to go here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a teleport here. Or do a cloaking here. My 2-1 over there. And there are no more life signs remaining on their ship. So we got 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 38 scrap. Excellent. Let me turn off auto fire because something tells me we've had trouble with that before where I've accidentally left it on auto fire and we lost crew members. So I'm going to make sure to keep auto fire off. You go back here. We didn't take any damage during that fight, which is excellent. You two go in here, get healed up, and we'll get ready to go. I don't really want to upgrade my ship right now. Now I want to focus on getting, like, sensors, maybe. So I'm going to wait for a second before we go ahead and do that. Yeah, I pulled points out of healing. Okay. And actually, I want to get Jill over here healed up. So let's get Jill in here. Come on, Jill. Need your help. You did good work getting the repairs done in the shield, so I need you to make sure that you keep on the good work. Jill does good work. So does Astid, actually. Astid, let's get you healed up just a little bit more, because you're not at full. We have a really good crew here. I think we actually have a full crew, too, which is very rare for me. Okay, let's go ahead and jump. Let's jump to this unvisited nebula location. What do we got going on here? There are intruders on my ship. Okay. Guys, I don't know if you've actually heard of my crew, but, my crew would like to say hi. Yeah, this was the worst mistake you guys could have possibly made. Goodbye. Okay. You two, well, Zaz needs to go here. You two return to here. You return to your post. And let's get you guys healed up before we move on to the next mission. So, you know, not my favorite event, just because... Not because there's any problem with it, but we didn't get any reward out of it. We just killed a bunch of people, and we got nothing for our efforts. Okay, let's go ahead and jump, I guess, to here. And then we'll go to the exit. Okay, what are we going to find here? We got a rebel ship that wishes to take a pot shot at us. Okay, boys, you know, whatever you would like to do, I'm not going to stop you. If you want to take a shot at the champ, we're happy to see you try. Let's go ahead and dodge that. Toss this over here. And hopefully by the time they come, or by the time we come out of cloaking, they'll already be dead. That's exactly how it happens. And we got a prisoner who wants to join us, which is another Mantis. I don't know. That's actually a hard decision. I kind of want to take him and just replace one of the 2 NGs, but I think we're actually doing pretty well. So I'm just gonna drop the Mantis. Sorry, dude. We got a good ship already, and pull these guys back. Okay, you guys go heal up, and then these 2 will go have their turn. Yeah, it's always hard to, you know, on a ship like this especially, to have the option to take on some extra crew members, and the game goes, oh, by the way, you have too many already, we can't allow you to do that. Because I'm sitting here going, but I could use that. That would, why can't I have 9? Why can't I have as many? And the game goes, because balance, and I go, I am the sad. Okay, jump to the exit, don't have enough time to keep on playing in this area. They're offering me drone parts for fuel. That I'm not gonna do, just because there's no point. I don't have a drone system, and I have no intention of getting one. Okay, keep on exploring here. Something tells me we're gonna have the Type B of this ship. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. I have this distinct feeling we're gonna have the Type B of this ship by the time we finish this. No one hails my ship. about here? Gonna reject these guys' offer. Teleport to their weapons. These guys have a pretty scary weapon setup. 2 beams and some really nice lasers. So I definitely don't want to actually, be a party to that. Luckily, we're gonna take them out pretty quick. This is an easy style of ship to destroy. Found a prisoner who wants to join us. Just gonna dismiss him automatically. We're getting a lot of prisoners as of late. It's not that common for me to have that much luck with getting people to join me. These two are pretty okay, but you need to go heal up. You two return to your post, and you return to yours. Okay, we're on the lookout for a store. So it's my hope we'll find one. Just gonna attempt to access the cache, and I find nothing useful. So, no harm, no foul. Let's just go to the store. Get myself healed up. Got some sensors. Good. That's what I wanted. Gotta fix my hull. And, do they have anything I want? I kind of want the hull beam. I kind of want the healing burst bomb. But, nothing really important. Let me go ahead and on my ship, let's upgrade my doors to level 2, and then we'll move on. Still not ready to upgrade my weapons. It doesn't seem good enough for me. Let's go to this distress beacon. I have just about every species. Send a rock crew member in, contact the survivors, get long-range scanners, and a ton of scrap for my trouble. Now I'm gonna upgrade my weapons. Okay, now I feel really good about where we are right now. I do need a little bit more power, so we're gonna start working that. I need to start upgrading, of course, shields and engines. But let's give these guys some fuel. They give me an updated sector map. We're gonna start making our way towards the exit now. So, that massive fuel overage that we had for much of the area is now starting to come to an end. Now I have to be a little more careful about my jumps. Let's see. Let's pump some extra power into our sensors and try to track them. They come aboard. It's another Mantis that I have to, say no to, and that is really painful. But my ship is good as is. 2 drone parts for 6 fuel. I will definitely take that trade, and we'll just go directly to the exit. Okay, what do we find here? Absolutely nothing. We're going to jump to the next sector. We got the Zoltan homeworld or the rock-controlled sector. I'm going to go to the Zoltan homeworlds. I don't really have any interest in taking on the rocks at all. So we're just going to jump on. Got a stress beacon right off the bat. Let's see what we got here. I have basically, 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 out of... Really? No, I have 4 out of 6 general species, and the crystal's the only one I don't have. So, let's see, put some points to power bars. Now I can actually get the basic laser running. So I want to hit every distress beacon I can. I have a really upgraded ship. I'm in good position. So I kind of, let's toss these guys over there. Okay, I think I might have done that a little bit too early, to be honest. That is not how I should have done that. Okay, so they're teleporting onto my ship. I'm just going to open up those 2 doors, and that's going to be the end of that. Waiting for that Burst Laser Mark III to fire. Okay, yep, that's not going to happen. Oh, I accidentally hurt my own guys. Not good. Let's close that. Let's send you into here. Send all of you guys into here. Let's get rid of that. There's that NG who comes in. I took a little bit of damage somehow, but that's fine. I got 3 fuel and 56 scrap. Took a little bit of damage. My crews took a little bit of damage. Okay, you go in here. And, you go into here and fix my sensors. So that's a pretty good indication that I need to start getting my, getting my shields upgraded again. Let's get you in there. You go in there. You go in here. You go in there. And that should get everybody set up. I think this guy needs to be healed up a little bit too. And you go back to your weapons post. Okay. So it was kind of exciting. We actually had a ship that actually damaged us. You know, I don't think I even got my cloaking device activated. That might have been what happened, because I thought I activated my cloaking device to stop the damage from that burst laser, but maybe I didn't. Okay, this guy I'm not too worried about at all, because he has no, or because I can just dodge any attack of his that would actually be scary. So I'm not, again, I'm really tempted to try throwing my guys onto his ship. I'm very, very tempted. And but the problem is he has a cloaking device, and if my guys get stuck on his ship, really bad stuff. Okay, he's going invisible. Might get hit by this. Yep. You get in here, fix that. Okay, get back to there so I take less damage. Come on, take out that missile launcher. Just waiting for that next missile launch. Dodge that. I gotta remember, auto fire's off. Just playing with that auto fire is just, it's painful. It really is. You know, sometimes it's on when I don't want it to be, sometimes it's off when I want it to be on. And this is one of those times when it was off when I wanted it to be on. Okay. Basic laser. This is just going to take a little while. Especially given the rate of fire. You know what? I'm going to... No, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out its... Once I take out its cloaking device, then... Oh, God. I was even thinking about hitting it, and I apparently did not press the button. But, once its cloaking device is gone, then I'm going to try throwing men onto his ship, but not before. That kind of requires a basic laser hitting when it isn't right now. Okay, that thing is offline, so I'm going to try this. This is probably going to end badly. Okay, let's see how fast this happens. So they're on its ship. They're attacking those weapons. We took a slight hit. Okay, so we can get them off in time if need be. So that's the good news, is that if we are ever in a situation... I have fire going on somewhere. If we are ever in a situation where we need to get people onto the enemy ship to take out its weapons, I can do it pretty much no matter what. God, what the situation I am in right now, though, is that I need to be able to take out this guy's weapons, and my basic laser misses, you know, every time. You guys are already damaged, so I'm not going to risk that. You two get back in here. You two get out there. Now that I know I can do it, I'm kind of gonna do it with regularity. Okay, that was bad. Okay, that was really bad. Really, really, really bad. You guys out of there. I accidentally fired the laser because of auto fire. Accidentally fired the laser directly to where my men were, and if that had hit any harder, they would have been dead from asphyxiation. Luckily, that's not how it happened. I got lucky. My own negligence almost cost me again. Okay, so we got a bunch of good scrap and such. Gonna wait for my shields to come back. Okay, good. Get that running. Good. And I'm gonna jump towards... actually, I'm just gonna jump... I'm gonna stay inside the nebula for now. Okay, what am I gonna find? Pull the ship in closer to the Great Eye, and we got a free healing burst weapon. Okay, that's, not bad. Let's visit this location, see what we can find. Got a ship here that wants to attack us. They can be my guest. I'm actually going to use the small bomb on this one just so I can take down that shield a little bit faster. Kind of want to keep my invisibility up, specifically for this. Okay, come on. Just need to take it down that shield, and then we can actually go and play. One more shot from the basic laser should do it. Okay. Let's go take out their weapons. You two get in here. Okay, that missile's probably not going to miss this time. Where's it going to hit? Yep, hit pretty hard. As I kind of expected to, you go in here and heal that up. And you guys go over here, take care of that. If that thing fires again, I will be able to dodge it this time. Okay, achievement unlocked, take no prisoners. And we just unlocked the Mantis Cruiser Type B. All of you guys get in here, I'll take you out all at once. You get back into here. You go fix the O2. You guys return. You two heal up real quick. They took little to no damage in that fight, which was kind of cool. Unfortunately, that's because most of the damage went to my ship, which is not pretty cool. But that's fine. We're going to be able to heal our ship pretty thoroughly. You get over here. And let's jump to the store. What's the store have for us? So keep in mind, this is already an extremely successful run. Yeah, I'm going to sell the healing burst. I don't need that. This is already an extremely successful run, just considering how much, that we've already unlocked the Mantis Cruiser Type B. So, already an extremely successful run. Part of me wants the Halberd Beam, but I think something like the Hermes Missile would be a little bit better. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the Hull Missile and buy the Hermes. And I think what I'm also going to do is upgrade weapon control and then put a little more points into power, so that way, if I want the Hermes Missile, I have the power to actually use it. Now, the downside of this plan is, you know, it's obvious. I'm going to try. This is risky as hell, but I need the scrap. Because I need to get my shields up to par. Get you guys over there. Get you guys in here, ready to jump. So I'm not worried in general about enemy ships in terms of damage, because I have that cloaking device, I can just dodge whatever they throw at me. Like this Hermes missile they're about to throw at me. Okay, you two get out of there and into there. Dodge that. Pull you two out. And throw... Crap, that's bad. Yep. Time to dodge a little bit. Let's toss the S-bomb in there, and you guys... You two get up here. Pull one out of that, put that into there. Okay. You guys over here. Nope. Get you guys in here. Pull you guys out real quick. Throw you guys into here. Let's get you healed. Kind of worried about that missile they have, because it has a pretty decent chance of hitting. Okay, you two teleport onto here. You go in here. Okay, we should be able to kill that guy. I don't know where the other one is right now, though. There he is. Okay. If that missile launches, we're just going to dodge it. Okay, that's everybody. 5 fuel, 53 scrap, and that misses, which is good. Get you guys into here. Pull you off that ship. You need to go heal. And you need to be out of there, because I want these two to be my normal away party. Okay, I should be able to upgrade. Yep, got my shields up to level 3. Which is perfect. Okay. We're all around, we're doing amazing. Kind of as an all-around thing right now. And hopefully it's going to keep on getting better. Okay, what do we find in here? Okay, got a rebel ship. He has missiles. Not worried about that. Throw you guys in here. No med bay, so I don't have to worry about a med bay. He does have a boarding drone, but that's fine, because the boarding drone made the stupid mistake of going exactly where I am, exactly where I have my men. Dodge that. How did I not dodge that missile? Okay, you get down there. Let's go ahead and just drop a bomb right there real quick. And I want to... Yeah, you guys fix that. Check that out. Okay, you know what? Let's withdraw you two. Throw you two in here. Throw you up here. God, that thing is coming really slow. Where is it going to land? Oh, doors, of course. Okay, let's do that. Small bomb onto there again. It missed. Okay. Gonna take a little bit of damage. Let's get you out of that room. Where's that gonna land? Right there. Okay. I need you to be in here. Gonna lose my doors, unfortunately. Actually, I need... Yeah, let's have you fix that. I'm gonna take a hit from that. That's fine. Okay. You three in here. You in here. You fix that. So that way I can teleport guys onto their ship when I'm ready. Dodge that. Okay, you go fix... or go heal up. I'm just trying to juggle a lot of things at once right now, and it's kind of obnoxious. Okay, they have... How did they launch that? They should not have even been able to launch that just yet. You two in there, take care of that. You... No. You in there. You two into there. I don't even know how they were able to launch this new drone, simply because they had no target. Okay, where's that drone going? You two, go help fix that. I'm gonna take a hit off of this. Yeah. You need to get out of there and into there. Okay, no more life signs, which is good. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 51 scrap. I didn't lose anybody, but it came pretty close. You two go heal. He's fixing that. You go fix that real quick. You two come over here. Okay, you're fixing up doors, which is good. You go help fix up doors. You two are ready. You two heal. You healing. You there. You two out. You healing. You healing. Just, it's the entire crew that needs healing this time. Okay, I need some power. You into cockpit. You into engines. But, you know, for all the damage we took, and for as hard as that fight might have been, we did really well. Came out of it with little damage, no crew deaths, which is miraculous when you're me. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump towards this, and hopefully be able to make the next 2 jumps. Participate in their study, get a free 28 scrap. Doors. Jump over here. Now here's the question. Can I make the next couple of jumps? Hear them out, continue, yada yada yada. I have time. Let's do the quest marker. Let's get the bonus from the Zoltans, because I can. Attempt to hail them. Reconciliation of our ideals. True progress without bloodshed. Get a free 56 scrap and a fire beam. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight my way out, but I actually believe that that was worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and put points into that. I'm gonna have to fight my way out of 2 different jumps here. Maybe it wasn't worth it, but, you know, oh well. Their guns actually do not concern me, surprisingly, even though that's 2 burst laser Mark IIIs. I wish I had that kind of armament. I kid you not. You two jump there. Just waiting for those things to start firing. Come on. Start firing. Invisible. We are invisible. Okay, come on. Let's get really close up here. You two come back. And go heal up. You two need to kite. We'll be up here. I think that the kiting amuses me. The fact that it's a strategy that actually works. You two out. I could just teleport away, but I kind of want the fuel. Actually, I'm just going to jump away. Because I just realized that their burst lasers are about to fire again, and I really don't want to deal with that. So let's jump to the next one. Okay, this one is a little bit of a scarier fight, and they're actually teleporting onto my ship. I'm not too worried about that, though, because there's not much they're going to be able to do. You guys, stay where you are. Because I need you guys to be prepared to jump onto their ship presently. Okay, we're going to get a small bomb into their med bay. Awesome. Dodge all of this. Spectacular. Should throw you guys into here after the bomb hits. Actually, well, we'll throw you guys into here. Those guys died. Awesome. Everybody into here. Get you guys off of there. So, that could have been bad, but that ended up working out pretty well for us. We lost exactly 1 fuel. We did not take any damage. I mean, we lost the potential for, you know, a lot of scrap, I guess, but that's fine. Unfortunately, this is only an Uncharted Nebula, so we're not going to be seeing the slug ship this time. But we will be... So far, we have a pretty good chance of beating the final boss, I think. We're going to attack this ship. I'm going to throw my men into there. Okay, they have a boarding drone again. Let's throw these guys into here so we can take out that boarding drone. Okay, so not worried about their burst laser. Throw that on that. Can you get in here and help with this, please? Because these two are having trouble. Dodge that. You get back in here. You two and you get in there. Whoa! Okay, that missed. Good. That got rather close. Just wait for that to hit. Awesome. Now these two can get out of there and be prepared for their next jump. Okay, I want this to drop right there. Take their weapons partially offline. You get back into the engines to give us a better dodge chance. You two get in the teleporter, and you two into the med bay. And you two can jump out and also get into weapons. And take out those guys. Get that bot dead. Awesome, that worked pretty well. Bomb to the med bay. Are you two ready? Yep, you guys can get over there. Dodge that. Throw you two into there. Not that I think we're going to need it, because I think that's it. Yep. And we got a crap ton of scrap. Okay, you two, or you four, can now come home. You two into the med bay. You two into the regular thing. And we are good to go. Okay, so I need... what do I need? What power-up do I need? I need to put power into weapons. And probably into the med bay, honestly. Because of how often we cycle guys in and out of the med bay. I want power in the med bay. Because that allows me to, you know, heal up guys and have them jump out again pretty much immediately. So I want that. Okay, next section. Dude, there's not a single human on my ship. You just insulted every Mantis on my ship. And my Mantises do not take kindly to insult. So you two go jump onto theirs. Where are these guys? Okay, they're up there. You two up there. Okay, they just fired. Okay, I see. That's a missile inbound. I'm gonna let that hit. Because I don't want to dodge that. I want to dodge the big one. You over there. You over there. Okay, that missed. Pull points out of that. Put those points into there. Watching this kind of closely, but that looks like an NG, so I'm not too worried about that. That's going to hit O2. Let's dodge that. Pull you two off of there. You two back into there. You two into healing. And you get back to your post. You two get in here, finish those two off. And hopefully that'll happen just before... Yep, there's that, and there's that. Awesome. Their missile did not have a second chance to fire. Okay, you two get back to your rooms. You two get back into here. You go fix the doors. Having those level 3 doors actually saved my butt there. Gave those Mantises a long time they had to work just to kill anybody. No, I don't have any power in O2. That would explain a lot. Thought I took power out of engines. The more you know. More power into energy. Excellent. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about all of this. I have to be honest with you. The way this is going, I feel really good about how we're doing. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so they're going to try to teleport onto our ship. That's fine. Let's let them actually do it first. And now we're going to teleport onto theirs. S-bomb to their med bay. Where are they now? They are back here. Well, they chose the wrong spot to teleport to. If they happen to get in, these two are going to... Actually, no. These two, I want them to teleport out as soon as humanly possible. You just get into there. There goes their med bay. Now we can follow and get in there. Dodge the missile. Let's get these open so that air leaves. Okay, so that's all of their normal men. Let's get you guys in here. Withdraw you lot. You guys are fine. Someone toss you into this room in case they actually get that far. Didn't think so. Okay, so you guys are fine. You guys go heal up. And I kind of want these guys to go heal up anyways. You need to heal, and that door needs to close. Awesome. You guys get into your positions. You guys get into your ready positions, and you get back into your place. Wonderful. Okay. Let's put some more power into, well, power. And let's start jumping around. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen the front of the Rebel fleet yet at this point. Okay. Now, remember what I said last time. Because this works, I will be jumping onto their ship. The good news is, I don't expect to see any damage off these guys. Yeah. Okay, you guys teleport out. Go take care of that. Okay, you two over here, heal up. You two get ready for your turn. Gonna wait for it to go through cloaking first, though. Otherwise, not wasting a lot of weapons on this thing, I'll tell you that. You guys get in here. Okay, go work on engines, I guess. Okay, you guys off. Go have your fun. Just waiting for the respawn, and then I can throw these guys into their, yeah, not worry about their weapons. These guys can go into their shields, and once their shields are down, then I can just let my basic laser take care of the rest. Come on. You two get back in here. And you two off. This is working pretty obscenely well. I don't think this is a strategy you're supposed to be using against automated ships like this. So the fact this is actually working, it's kind of cracking me up. Okay, let's get that shield offline. Come on, get the shield offline. There we go. And you two return. You two here, you two here. Okay, now we can, I guess... crap. Okay. Their shield healed enough to come back up. But that's fine, because I have men who can go in, and they can take care of that for me. Like, these Mantis are freaking fearless. They're like, no oxygen? Well, that's not a problem. We'll just go in and take care of that for you. Okay, you guys out. Go heal up. And now we can just start taking care of any dodge chance they may have left. I don't really feel like sending my guys over to their ship anymore. So, guys, this will take a few moments for me to finish this up. But, you know, I would rather be careful about this. How did they get their cloaking device back online? Okay, so I will be sending my guys back over there. Mainly to take that down. Okay, you two get in here. This needs to launch there. Just waiting for that. You two get back online even before you get to critical. Wow. Is he up to level 2? Yeah. Nice. Unfortunately, our guy on the shields and our guy on the weapons hasn't even begun to level up. Okay, one more shot should do it. So, you know, this was it's a pretty risky thing. You gotta pay a lot of attention to make sure this works. But when it works, you get to feel like a badass because you just sent your guys into a place that has no oxygen and brought them out alive. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade that because I actually get to see some sort of a return from engines right now, whereas shields I have to invest quite a lot into to see a return right now. So let's get the engines rolling. Let's try to track them as I move to engage. Excellent. Okay. Let's start our assault. Working pretty darn well so far. I kind of wish I had some way to reduce the cooldown on stuff like teleporter, but move there so that way if they have any other men, yeah, we got them grabbed immediately. Took a little bit of damage off the guy in the shield room, but that's okay. Actually, I'm gonna get you guys in here just for the sake of doing it. You guys get in here. 6 fuel, 63 scrap. Okay. You guys out of there. You, all into the med bay. This guy's working on our shields. Good job, sir. Let's upgrade our engines again. Take the point of the engines just to heal these guys up. You two get to the ready room. I'm trying not to make a Star Trek joke, but I kind of like it kind of makes itself just from the kind of the way our away team is going. Okay, let's go jump over here. Let's see, what do we have? 2 missiles for 7 fuel. Not gonna do that. I have so much fuel. Just so much fuel. Okay, what are we gonna find here? We got some Mantis that think they're gonna take my ship. Okay, that dude. All the power to you. Okay, you two go to the heal room real quick. You two go in here. Throw you out there. Gonna throw the small bomb to their meta bay. Because I don't want that doing anything. And you two out of there. Get into here for when they try to run, which is right now. And you two are not going to do anything because you guys have all completed your jobs already. Wonderful. Okay, I've got to say, as a person who loves balance in their games, this feels kind of unbalanced. This entire thing I'm doing right now, just the game doesn't seem balanced to boarding parties. It seems to go a little bit too easy when you have a boarding party. Okay, let's make our next jump. You know, that having been said, I'm having a lot of fun just winning and winning the pants off this. I'm gonna skip that. I'm not gonna even bother going there. Let's go to the store, sell the fire beam that I'm not gonna use, heal up, and that's it. Do I want to? No. No. I'll go whatever this one is if I have to go somewhere. Okay, let's search the records for survivors and equipment. Unfortunately, we lost a man. Who did we lose? We lost one of my Mantises. That really sucks. I mean, I should have thought that through a little bit more than I actually did. Oh, well. At the very least, what I can say this time is that was a random event. You know, this isn't one of those times when I wasn't paying attention to combat and lost a man. And who knows, maybe I'll actually be able to get, another man at some point. Okay, throw you guys, they have no med base, so you guys go to the O2. At least I have a rock crew member this time. Someone teleported onto my ship, but they teleported right next to the airlock, so I'm not worried in the slightest. You two teleport into here. You guys teleport into here. You teleport, or you leave. You're not even teleporting, you're just walking out of that room. Just open all of those, take care of this. They all die. We got Defense Drone Mark IV. Fantastic. Or Mark II, something like that. You guys out. You get back to your post, sir. You guys heal up. So not as fast as it would have been with that other Mantis, but, you know, it was actually just absolutely fine. Okay, let's jump, let's go jump into the Ion Storm area. Why not? What are we finding in here? Rebel Scout. Okay. How do I want to shift stuff around? Well, I can get rid of this automatically and put those points into here. I can get rid of that, put that into there. Pull the points out of there, put that into there. Okay. Away team. Away team 1 into there. They have a boarding pod. You know what? It's going to be dealing damage to a section of my ship that I'm not using. The other thing is... I mean, there is no other thing. It's dealing damage to a section of ship I'm not going to use, and there's a high chance that I will be able to destroy that portion of their ship before that becomes an issue. Or too much of an issue. Okay, I did take a little bit of damage. That's fine. I want to take out their drone control before I take those guys out. We're not really winning in there, but we're doing fine. Okay. Come on. Okay, everybody into this room. Toss that there. You guys pull out. Go through that. You men into here. And you guys into here. And hopefully, if they charge up fast enough, I can get back onto their ship before they're able to really do much. Okay, you and you onto here. You into here. You over there. Blow that up again. Okay, you two into there, finished off. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. And we find a prisoner who joins our crew. Unfortunately, it's Nenji. But that does kind of permanently release my rock crew member from... Actually, you go fix that. It does kind of permanently release my rock crew member from having to worry about shields. Okay, you go heal up. You two return to the ship. Also heal up. And then you two can go in here. You go in here. You go heal up. And, what do I want to upgrade? At this point, that's a really good question. I kind of want to save up for the next level of engine, so I'm going to save up for that, just because that seems like that could be really nice for me. Okay, what do we have here? We have one of these things. That's fine. This is how I'm going to do this. You two. Weapons. You guys get in here. You to shields. Dodge the missile. Pull you two out. And you two get to your post. Yeah, he's not going anywhere, which is fantastic. It's going to take me a couple of missiles to take this guy out. But the intention here, you guys also work on that. What I'm eventually going to do is I'm going to take out his shields, but I kind of want to take out all of his working parts first, you know? Could take a little bit of damage off of this. Yeah, I took 2 damage. Oh, well. You two into here. And you two out. Get into the med bay. I keep on looking over here to get ready to pull my men out from the from their weapons, and I look over and I'm looking at the wrong I'm looking at freaking the invisibility. I'm going, oh my god, there's 20 seconds left. What is this madness? And then it's like, no, you're fine, dude. It's you were looking at invisibility, not crew teleporter. Apparently they're still charging, so I got to fix that problem. You two out. You down here. You two up here. This could hit, but it didn't. I got a 51% chance of evade, so I'm kind of, you know, I'm not really expecting to get hit by some of this. I really like my evade chance. I think this time, unlike the last episode, I think we have a really good chance of being the final boss now. Just from the sheer amount of damage we can put out, the fact that we have, you know, this really nice set of crew members. Yeah, dude, you're not getting your, you're not leaving. You're not walking away from this. The one thing I am curious about, something I've never done, is I've never had the FTL jammers when we get to the end of the game, and I'm kind of curious. If I have the FTL jammer, can the final boss actually can he just leave? Or does he get interrupted? Okay, if you guys can take that down, I can take him down with one more Hermes missile. If they can completely break it, that is. It has to be completely broken, and we have to do the damage that way. Come on, guys. It should not be that hard to deal 1 point of damage to this thing. I don't want to do that. Let's do that. Please don't dodge. Okay. Let's get you two in here. And he's gone. Okay, so that was pretty okay. Let's put that point into there. I have no idea what type of dodge chance you get out of a maxed out engine. It looks like 55% chance of dodge, which is, that's pretty impressive. Okay, now we're gonna leave, because the fleet is kind of right behind us. No events here. Okay, so here's the NG homeworlds. I guess we're gonna go there. And we'll see what we can find. So we're basically at the end, the very, very end. We are just finishing up, just finishing things up, basically. That's all we're doing. You guys jump over there. Actually, you know what? Don't do that yet. I'm going to wait for them to teleport onto my ship. There they are. Okay. Yeah, whatever. You guys do that. I'm going to probably toss the Hermes right here just to stop them from going anywhere. And then I'm going to teleport my guys in there just basically immediately afterwards. You guys leave. Or I would have if I hadn't missed. And that missed too. These guys have a pretty significant chance of dodge, I'll tell you what. Okay, Hermes, try again. Yeah, I don't want to send my guys over there if there's a chance of the enemy leaving with them on the ship already. Okay, my Mantis is going to have a little bit of trouble over here, but my rock crew member should be fine. You two get in here, help with that. You're going to die. You get in here. Let's go take out their O2 sensor. Or not sensor, but their O2 module thing. We just kind of want to keep these guys preoccupied inside of that room. Okay, now would be the time. Let's see. How are you guys doing? Yeah, all of you in here. Let's take out their weapons. They're still healing, so they're not going to be coming in, but as soon as they come in, we'll walk out, is how this is going to happen. Or, yeah. That's how we're going to do it, because I don't want to lose. I don't want to risk losing that Mantis. My Mantis pals are really important to me. So we're going to pull them out. Their ship is not going anywhere anytime soon. Which I can say with reasonable certainty, just kind of looking at their ship and looking at the type of damage I have done to it. You two go over there, take care of that. You get back in here. Now, they're going to go fight those two. But they're not going to go anywhere. That's how this is going to happen, you know? Okay, you two get in here. Try to break that. Right now, I guess all I'm trying to do right now is just to stop them from escaping. That's part one. The other thing is I want to starve them of oxygen. Is part two. Okay, you go in here and start working on that. You go in here. You two go in here. Maybe they can they take out that guy? They might have taken him out just now. I guess their weapons are going offline. Yep, that's their oxygen. My guys are the hell out of there. You two go heal, because I believe we just killed them. That should do it. Oh, that guy's gonna have a couple more seconds. He may run around in the med bay a little bit, but he's a goner. And we took little to no damage during the entire fight, which was good. Pretty liking this. I will say one thing about this strategy: it's slow. We're at what, about 1 hour and 45 minutes, something like that. So this is taking us a while. Okay, would you die already? You know, this is what I'm gonna do, because I know my guys could survive anyways. So I'm gonna throw these guys into here. Oh, there's multiple crew members over there. That's what's going on. Okay, well, my men should make it out in time. So that's what's going on. That guy, he keeps on running into... Okay, you know what? This is how I'm gonna handle that. He keeps on running into the med bay, healing up, and running back out to fix something, which that strategy doesn't work. That's the thing. It doesn't work at all. Doing that just prolongs it, because if you're not consistently repairing stuff, you don't get any, you don't actually end up repairing it. So that doesn't actually work. So I guess what he's doing is he's repairing the med bay if I damage it. Okay, you guys come on out. I kind of don't want to actually use any more missiles for this, but I'm kind of not being given a choice. I guess what I'll do is I'll do this. If he's gonna do this, I'll damage his shields. Actually, he's probably gonna die on the way back to the medbay. Nope, he made it. Damn. Yeah, I got that one a little bit close. So that's basically that's my strategy. If I can get their shields down, I'll just peg them away with the basic laser. That'll be it. What I'm actually kind of hoping for is that in this this area, I'll be able to get you two over here. I kind of have this sort of like this vague hope that in this sector, I'll be able to get myself like a burst laser Mark III or something, and equip that. Gotten a little bit close again. I'm cutting it down to like, probably down to 2 V HP, like singular. It's really annoying. These guys are still alive. On the plus side, you know, they're not doing anything to me, so there's that. But these guys are still alive in here. Those guys out of there really quick. Wow. Yeah, this is taking so damn long. I mean, it's gonna be worth it. We really haven't lost any true resources, anything I'm worried about. So there's no huge loss here. But, you know, that being said, it's one of those, this is taking so long. And I guess the computer, I don't know if the computer gets to ignore the rules of repairing. That is, if you take your hands off it, it doesn't stay repaired. But, he's able to keep his shields up, which means that I can't get my, basic laser in there to stop it. I kind of wish I had level 2 sensors. I guess that's what one of my next purchases is going to be, is level 2 sensors, just so I can have some idea of where these guys are. Okay, that's broken. Basic laser to that. Now we're gonna finish them off. Would you guys like the honors? Just throw them down there so they can break that. Kind of try to get him out of that med bay, so he's not still healed by it, but doesn't seem to be too much of a point of that, because he's not going to leave the med bay. And now he's dead. Finally! That took way too long. I'm upgrading my sensors right now so that we never have to deal with that again, and going to upgrade my power. So now I am absolutely at full power. So my this does not get, my reactor does not get any bigger than this. We are at the max we can possibly be at. Okay, let's respond to the call of danger, move into assist. Now we can see exactly where they are at any given time. Let's get you two up here to help with that. You two jump out here. They do have a med bay, so I kind of want to get rid of that. Okay, we went down a little bit too fast there. Okay, you are going to return and heal up. You're just going to stand here for a while. Okay, that I'm going to dodge. Okay, that bomb took care of that real quick. Took care of those two. You go in there. You go in there. You guys should reach there just at the same time to stop them from doing any extra damage. That Mantis is fighting a losing battle. Fire spreads a little bit faster than one guy can handle. Okay, I want you two out of there. And I send them right to where that's actually going to explode. That was fantastic. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that. You two go in here, destroy this. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to dodge that, unfortunately. Where's that second one going to land? Weapons. Crap. Okay, you know what? You get the heck out of dodge. Let's get you in there. I can dodge the next one, which is good. Okay, they took out my weapons, but I'm not too, that's something I'm not too concerned about. Let's get you in there, you out of there, you in there. Can I get you out of there, please? Please? Thank you. Okay, that should take care of them. That guy teleported off. Looks like he's gonna go... Okay, so he's dead. I got one last guy who's inside of there. Close these doors. Okay, so I'm gonna leave those two there for the time being. So I don't want that guy to come back and heal up. You get into there. You go heal that. You go heal that. You go heal that. So I'm remarkably unconcerned about them getting any repairs going. Okay, you two. Now it's time for you to leave. If need be, I'll get these two back in there. Yeah, that guy's gonna try to heal himself up, but that's fine. That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. You two get back to your post. You two jump in there. Bother him for a while. You two get back into your normal positions. And that guy, if he runs off, he's gonna die. He's gonna die in the no oxygen zone, and that's gonna be the end of it. We got a weapon pre-igniter. Oh, oh, now that is something. That is definitely something. That's more than a something. That's an amazing. That's an awesome. What we need right now is weapons worth using. But a weapon pre-igniter, that's all kinds of fantastic. That really is. Okay, let's make a jump to this one. Now, what I need is a weapon to use the weapon pre-igniter on, basically. Okay. So they are probably going to end up jumping onto my ship. Here they come. And they're going to be right there. They're going to fight those two, which is fine. I'm going to send these two over here. I really don't want to use the Hermes. I really do not want to use it. Let's let them fight it out over there. Not worried about their ship. I mean, their ship is not going to really do anything to me. Those two teleported back off. This guy's going to die pretty quick for engaging my men over here on the O2. And we should be able to take out their O2. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and take out that engine while I'm at it. Okay, so he's engaging the wrong guy. Gives me time to get them out. They're going to try to heal up that O2. I'm not going to let them. That's not going to happen. Okay, come on. Come back online. You two in there. You two over here. Now I can get all four into there with them, and once that happens, once you get 4 crew members into an enemy ship, I mean, it's over. That's it. You know, it's game over at that point. Let's send you right here. Why not? Go attack them. So that NG's pretty much dead. No, he's going to continue to survive. Okay. You two, go fix that. Okay, well, apparently he will die. Good. You can leave, and you can leave. I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy over here. So I'm going to wait till he comes out, and then this guy can go in here and break that, along with that guy. And you can finish up their engines. Okay, we're kind of losing that fight. Okay. You two leave. What's his health at? Can't tell because I don't have anybody in there with him. Okay, let's go take a look. Let's get you off of there. I'm going to go for that achievement. We're going to see if this works. Did I get the achievement? Attempt to combat civilian ship. They did not survive. I unfortunately did not get that killed the last guy on their ship, the last guy on your ship achievement. It looks like that, I guess that can only happen if it is actually your last guy alive. So it's going to be a, like, you better put an entire session into getting that. Okay, I'm going to jump to the store. Now, hopefully they have a couple of good weapons for me, because that's what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for good weapons. And they don't have any such thing. I'm going to heal my ship. Okay, you get in position. Let's go to this distress beacon. I'm still kind of holding out for a store. But, no, we're going to leave these guys alone. We have never seen the blue option for spiders. I'm assuming it's a fire ability. We've got intruder on deck. Let's side with the fugitive. They sabotage my ship and they teleport away. You know what? If he wants to be a dick and do that, if he thinks that's going to save him from the crap I'm about to wreak on their ship, all the power to him. It's not going to happen. I'm going to kill them, and that'll be the end of it. Okay, come on. It's taking so long, so I'm not going to be doing the Mantis ship much, as you may be able to guess, just from how long this is taking to actually finish up. But, wow, those guys are... Oh, crap. You know what? I think I realized something about their ship just now. Did take out one of them. You two off of there and get into the med bay. You two are going to have to run around a little bit. Get these two off. Wow, that was really close. Okay, that was a little bit more damage than I would have liked to take. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Oh, they have a Burst Laser Mark. Okay, that's what it is. Burst Laser Mark 2 there is doing a fair amount of damage to me. Okay, let's throw these two on to take care of that. No, they're not going to arrive in time. Take care of that. Fight in there. And then these two should be able to do pretty well inside of their med bay. What I realized is, yeah, it looks like I'm right. They have that NG augment, which reads, yeah, the one that says heals up your entire crew at a reduced rate. They have that. So that's why I was having so much trouble with that first attempt, because they have that thing, and so that's causing them to be able to sort of just say, screw you to my guys. Where is this? What weapon do they have? What is that thing? Actually, I don't even know why I'm saying that. I know what it is. It's the really high-powered laser weapon. Okay, send you guys out of there. Let's go invisible so that way we can repair everything. They're finding it more important to repair their oxygen than to stop me from taking out their men here. Actually, let me get these guys out here to stop those weapons. No. There will be none of that. You two over here. Okay, they don't care about me taking out their drones, but they care really badly about me taking out anything else. Which is kind of cool. And you two get into there. Yeah, that thing actually does stab through level 3 shields. Which sucks. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. You two get in there. This is how I'm going to handle this. Toss those two in there, and then you two get into weapon control. And we should be able to fight a 4v2 in here. Okay. And now they're not getting much of a choice. They have to either destroy the O2, or fix the O2, or stop me. Which is awesome. I really want that beam weapon. Awesome, and there goes their weapons entirely. So yeah, the whole throw mantises at them strategy is not altogether working. I mean, we're doing fine. It's just the whole, they're getting stronger med bays now, which means that I'm having a harder time actually beating them at their own game. Are these guys actually getting... You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna fire off one of these. No, I can't do that. Right. I forgot about those. Okay. You two get in there, stop that, and then we'll do that. Because these guys, they can't leave there now. Because if they do, they'll die. Got one of their drones. Can I get the other one before I have to take them out? No. Not worth it. But we'll get it on the next pass, and then we'll take them out. Long, long episode. I'm gonna have to probably reduce the, probably gonna have to reduce the quality of this episode just to make sure that it fits. Because I can only, I can't get these episodes any more than like 4 gigs, otherwise they don't play. Okay, is that thing dead? Awesome. Fire off one of these right there, and withdraw you guys. Okay, and that guy is very dead. I don't know if he's gonna burn to death or if he's gonna asphyxiate, but one or the other is gonna take him out. 3 fuel, 1 drone parts, 75 scrap. Now what I could really use is a store. Luckily, there's one right here. Let's see, let's participate in their study, but these guys are being held hostage by enemies. But that's fine, because the enemies they're being held hostage by are not good fighters in the slightest. Okay, you guys get into here. Oh, that should make that easy. Yep. Okay, all three of you go heal up real quick. Kind of curious if we can beat these guys down. No, they're getting their health back pretty quick. Okay, let's go break that. And then you two get in there. You get back in your position. And when they try to come back to stop us from breaking their O2, we shall kill them. And by kill them, I mean you two go in there and break that real quick. Oh, they value that. You see how fast they went back inside of their med bay? They value their med bay. Okay, fine. We'll just go over here. Yeah, the game actually has a decent value system for what the game... Okay, see, there it goes. The value system broke. And that shall take care of that. Tons and tons of stuff. Okay. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll do that. Because it's becoming pretty obvious pretty fast that we're not going to be seeing any extra weapons sent our way. Let's send you up here. Which is a pain. That sucks. But, you know, what can I do? Absolutely nothing. Well, I can win the game, and that's actually my intention. I need to build up some more missiles in order to do it. But I'm gonna win the game, guys. You better believe it. Oh, we got a store. We got a store. What does this store have? Does it have... Well, it has a Hermes missile. Which, I mean... It's a Hermes missile, is the thing. It's not, like, a good missile. But, I mean, it does 3 damage, so I guess I can do that. I'll also pick up the heavy laser. Why not? Let's sell the small bomb and the basic laser. Pick up the Hermes and the heavy laser. I'm probably going to regret dropping that small bomb, if I have to be completely honest with myself, because that gets around... bombs get around protective drones, and the second form of the final boss has that. Let's see. We've got 2 options to run another scan, so let's go do that. Let's save the NG. They volunteered to join me. I will dismiss them because I do not need that. But, you know, now I've done my good deed for the day. Okay. I think we are ready to do this. Let's see, let's use our teleport to attempt to board the ship and release some slaves. Okay, it gives me... You know what? I will replace one of my mini NG with a... with one of these guys, because that actually allows me to... that gives me another bit of energy. Okay, what do they have that I care about? They have boarding drones. Okay, that's on the list of things I care about that the enemy has. Boarding drones. End of list. Well, not boarding drones, but anti-personnel drones. End of list. My Mantis should be able to make quick work of these guys. You guys get in here, take care of that. Okay, there goes that. Here comes a Zoltan try to stop me in here. I'm watching that carefully. You get out. You get out. Damn. Oh, crap. Doors. Right. Cannot believe I did that. And you're not considered to be in the room. That's white. Crap. Just gave up a very significant advantage in this game for absolutely nothing. Because I forgot about freaking powered doors. What's this look like? Are we gonna win this fight? Yeah, we're gonna win this fight. Demand the Mantis join my crew. Okay. The only reason that wasn't a complete failure is because I was able to get a second Mantis out of it. But that was still pretty much a complete failure by, like, all accounts. I cannot believe I did that. That was so stupid. Okay, you get in here. You get in here. Okay, let's do a jump to the next sector. Last stand. Okay. I got 140 scrap. If there's a store... There's no store. Okay. So, I'm going to upgrade my weapons. Twice. Now, what this has me do... Let's take points out of that. Put that into there. Let's take points out of this. No. This is how I'm going to do this. Okay, so... This is only for the final boss fight. But what I'm going to do... I'm going to head in this direction. I'm going to try to go to this repair, get a couple more missiles. What I'm going to do is just basically be set up to double fire missiles at him whenever they're actually available. Just making a beeline towards the final boss here. Oh, and just when I do that, it turns out there's a store. Do I have anything to sell? No. Okay. Do they have anything interesting? Not really. I'll buy 2 of those, and we're going to jump to the final boss. Okay, got ourselves resupplied. Let's wait for him to join me. Bring it. Okay. They're going invisible. That's fine. Come on out. Come on. Crew in there. You guys get here. Not worried about that attack. That's the attack I want to dodge. You guys, jump into that one. Okay. Okay, that's one of their weapons. One of their mega weapons is going to be offline just immediately. Good. Mega weapon 2 offline. You guys go heal real quick. Not that you really need it. Good. You guys return. Go heal up real quick. Okay, so now I'm not too worried about I'm not too worried about their ship at all because they don't really have anything they can do to me. Yes, yes, yes. Go invisible. Now let's divert power out of this. Toss it in there. I just want to take out their men real quick, just so I can, you know, be assured that I'm not going to have to deal with them next time I fight. I want to take out kind of as many guys as I can. You guys in there. What I want to do is I want to leave just one man alive, and that should do pretty well, especially when it comes to, like, repairing stuff. Basically going to pull these guys back as soon as they finish. And then I'm going to start launching missiles. Those guys are out. Go heal. Oh, good. He leveled up in fighting. Okay. Let's pull these guys out. You guys go here. You guys go here. Yes, yes, yes. You guys do that. You guys go here. Okay. Now time for phase 2 of my plan. Okay, let's teleport into here, those two. These two will teleport to the next room. It's a revolving door of men! Oh, I also wanted to send a Hermes missile over there, right. I kind of forgot about that part of the plan. It's okay, though. Once they come out of invisibility, I'll take care of that. Come on. Let's send 2, just to be sure. Okay. You guys jump in there. Yep, right. Okay, pull you guys out. Throw you 2 into there. I can start by doing this. I'm gonna wait till those, I was gonna wait until those guys actually got in there. Okay, let's kill this last guy, I guess. Okay. So they have 2 men left. As soon as they come back out, we're going to start the barrage of missiles. And there's not really going to be much they're going to be able to do to stop me. Okay, you two get in the ready room. You two get here. Let's launch that. Preliminary. Good. And I just need one more, and that's going to take care of them. So that last-minute switch to Hermes missiles looks like it's going to work out really well. Okay. That's part 1. Excellent. 1 fuel, 1 drone part, 20 scrap. Anything I can do with 20 scrap? Not really. Okay, my men ready? Yes. Okay. Those are powered. Let's put power into that. Actually, take power out of that, because this is the one I'm actually going to need that for. And we're going to chase him to the store, which will no longer be the store by the time I arrive. Okay, so now they got drones. You guys jump out automatically, get in there. You two be prepared. Actually, you two get here. That's right, because he has the... I forgot that he had the... I forgot he had this. But that's fine. I'll be perfectly okay. Are they going to take out that weapon before it fires? Come on. Come on. How hard is it to pull that off? Okay. You out. I'm just kind of waiting. There it is. Going to go invisible on that. You go in there. And you really quickly, while we have this gigantic dodge chance, just go in there. And fix that. Let's pull some points out of that. Put some points into that. You go over here real quick. You two return. It's only the only weapon I'm particularly worried about. Okay, you guys go to the ready room. You go to here. Okay. This time you two go in here. You two go in here. And I'm going to send these guys to take care of that weapon. Okay, I gotta pull points out of that, put that into that. Don't really have a high enough dodge chance for my liking. Not really much I can do about it, though. Okay, that's taken care of. You two get out. I want you two to heal up. You get in there. You two take out that guy. Looks like we took a little bit of damage. But, again, not enough for me to really worry too much. You two return. Just sitting there for a minute. This one I'm actually going to be able to go invisible for. You two out, because the NG is going to take care of it. Just waiting for that to respawn. You get out of there. Send these two inside of there, take care of that. You two finish that off. Kind of wait for this guy to break through. There we go. Actually, I need you to be on that for this one. Only 20. Okay, I was going to say. That better get better. Okay, you two get into healing. Actually, you two get into there. Let's take care of this guy as fast as possible. Okay, power surge is complete. Go ahead and heal that up. You come out, because we're going to get ready to start working on their drone control pretty much immediately. You get into healing. You get into healing. You get over there. Here comes the next one. You two can start working on that. Let's see. I need points in that. Okay, actually, no, I don't. I need you to be in here on that this time. Actually, no, I don't. You need to be in here. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing here, basically. I'm trying to juggle all sorts of things at once. You get in here. You two get in here. Teleport you two out to start taking out that. here. Here comes the next one. Here comes a power surge, which means you need to be up here. You two go heal. That's fine. Okay, awesome. We have taken out their drone control for the most part. Are you two ready? Go ahead and fix that up for me. Now remember, taking out the drone control does not mean we have stopped the power surge. The power surges are very much still in effect, as evidenced by this. So yeah, the power surges still apply. They still do things. The thing about taking out the drone control is that they're not gonna... Well, when I officially take out the drone control, they're no longer gonna have the defense drones, which is what I'm waiting for. Because the only way I can really damage them is that Hermes. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the drone control to go away. And then I'm just going to start blasting them. You two get in here, help with that. You two get in here. You're going to join them as fast as I can get you in there. Here comes the next one, but we still have a fairly strong force here and a pretty good dodge chance, so I don't really see myself losing that much damage right now. Okay, stop these guys from interfering. Awesome, we're winning that fight. Pretty handily, too. Just patiently waiting for that drone control to go completely down so that guy stops circling. Do that. Can't really do anything against that thing until, basically until their ship is dead. Okay. Return you four. So you two are fine. It's you two who need to heal. Okay, now Hermes missile there. Hermes missile there. Good. There's a fire growing. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. Oh, let's put some points out of that, put that into that, because we're not going to see any more real damage for a while. Missile, how about there and there? Okay, we are almost done, guys, and I have plenty of missiles to spare. You two in there, you two in there, you in there. Okay, let's finish this off. I have no idea if I actually took out those crew members or not, but got pretty close. Okay, this episode's been going on entirely too long, so I think this final episode we're just gonna blitz. So it's just gonna be, I'm gonna send 2 away parties really fast, just to take out their main weapons, and then we're just gonna finish it off. Chase this guy down. Oh, that's right. They have... Right. Okay, well, no big deal. They teleport some guy over to my ship. Poor Sod is going to die really fast. Even if they hit all three of those, we'd still be in just fine condition to beat the crap out of them. Okay. First away party is a go. Dodge that. Okay, hopefully his power surge is going to fire anyways, but I might take damage off of this thing. No, it fired anyways. Okay. Hit there, there. Okay, I missed one. That's fine. Second away party is a go. Hit there, there. First away party is safely back. Welcome back, guys. Let's see. Hit there, there. Second away party is back safely. And, goodbye. And that is it, guys. That was our first attempt at the Mantis ship, and we were successful. Defeat the Rebel flagship, beat the crap out of everything that got in our way, got 2 achievements on the way in, and got the Type B cruiser immediately. And that's a new high score. Where does that show up? That's actually my best score so far. We explored the most beacons ever. We collected the most scrap ever. We had the most crew hired. Well, that's kind of obvious. We also had the most combat kills. Makes complete and utter sense. Good job, fired him. And, well, that was amazing. Yeah, I did have a couple of practice runs of the Gila monster just to try it out, but as you can see, they didn't make it very far. And then we got the Take No Prisoners, and we got Avast Ye Scurvy Dogs. So we now have the Type B, which we have not seen. So let's go check that out real quick before we finalize up. So the Type B, this is the Type B cruiser. Now, you'll notice some things about this cruiser. Let's see, still have the Mantis pheromones. I don't have any weapons whatsoever, but I do have a drone control unit marked up to level 3 already. Starts with some boarding drones and some defense drones, so that's actually pretty cool to start with. We also start with only 2 Mantises, but that's fine. And it starts with something really kind of rare, which is the 4-person teleporter. So that's going to be a very cool ship to try. Okay, guys, well, that's it for me. I will see you guys next time.